Yes, yes, yes. What 20 million Ugandan shilling can do in poultry. Now, with the 20 million Ugandan shilling, that is around 5,362, I think, 0.30 US dollars. That's based on the current exchange rate of roughly 0.0008286 US dollar per 1,000 shilling UGX. Yeah, so it does change. It does change. So you can always update yourself depending on that day you watch the video, on the week, even the month. So you can update yourself. You can confirm with the exchange rate or whatever apps. So in this video, we are going to know strategically how you can use 20 million Ugandan shilling and how much you're going to get after investing in, and the number of chickens you can keep in that money, how you're going to do it. So practically, I'm going to explain to you everything. So stay and watch this video up to the end so that you can get to know the mistakes to avoid, the much expenses, where you're going to do which thing is going to consume much money, how you're going to go about it, and also everything. So stay and watch this video up to the end. This is Castle Robert Kenya, the farm boy from Asekadam of Katantake. I do sign in. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on the time you watch this video and depending on the country you are in. To stay and watch this video until the end. Good morning. Now, at first, this was a question. I found it on TikTok on my account on Poultry TV, and someone was like, Robert, that person is in the Arab world. He was like, I want to come back home, but I have only 20 million. Plus my rentals somewhere. He told me he has 5 rentals. I gave him 500 Ugandan shilling every month. So I told him, allow me turn this thing allow me this question. I'm going to turn it into a topic, and I'm going to do a full video of it on YouTube. Why? Because I know that there is someone out there who is having the same question. Then sometime later, another person will come and ask me the same question. So I was like, let me give it here. If one day someone come across and ask me the question, I'll just link you there to this video. Or even if someone who is out there and your plan was this, you are at the right video. Now, guys, I'm going to give you two different advice, and one is for people who want to play it safe always. So like for me, I don't want to risk. I want to play safe. I don't want to lose a lot. I don't want to stretch myself. And that advice too is going to people who can risk. They can go in all. Whatever comes, I'll face it and I'll go through. More especially those are the entrepreneurs who risk everything for a dream no one else knows but them. So now we are going to start with this person told me he doesn't have a poultry structure. Now with the 20 million Ugandan shilling, you can comfortably put up a structure for 500 chicken. Now, here I'm talking of layers. We're going to talk of layers and broilers. The rest, I cannot advise someone to get 20 million investing in them in local chicken. I'm sorry. But if you want to, you can go there. As for serious business, please, I will talk of layers and broilers. Maybe if you're going to do a hatchery of local chicks, get that a hatchery to incubate the eggs and sell them to others. Maybe there you can be good to go. Back to the business, but on the topic. Now, you can comfortably with 20 million. You can comfortably put up a photo structure for around 5 million. That's in a rural setting. You're in an urban place. Please forget. In urban place, forget, because constructing in an urban area, it's quite like in Kampala and even the suburbs. It's not the same with someone who's in the rural area. The price of everything, transport, the cost of going to the town councils or KCC or now to give you whatever to allow you to construct something is not the same. Now in the rural areas, you can put up a poultry structure without any single document from someone. Without any single document, and still no one will come to tell you that why. But in towns, urban centers, capital cities, in the cities, you cannot. You cannot just come from somewhere and put an ancient building, whether bricks and cement, whether offcuts of the trees, whatever. You can't. You can't. So you can comfortably start a poultry structure of put up a poultry structure of 500 million Ugandan shilling. Now, that poultry structure you're talking of is going to the capacity will go to 500 layers. Now the remaining 15 million, it's comfortably going to feed buy the chicken, buy the cause you're talking of someone who doesn't have anything. Buy the equipment, drinker, feeders, helping the brooding with the charcoal, what. Now, for the equipment you need to start a poultry, I already did a video about that whatever. So I'm going to link it somewhere here up. So on your screens there, I think it is in the right corner up. I think that's what I think. I'll confirm today. I'm going to confirm after seeing if what I said was true. So you see it somewhere. The link on your screens. Now a link of that video in somewhere on your screen. Now, after buying everything, let's say it covered only 15 million went in equipment and even some emergencies, miscellaneous, is it? So that one. I think that's the word. Yeah, probably. If that's not the way they pronounce it, I stand to be corrected. Now, with the 5 million, still you can equipment, some emergency money. Of course, have to leave some emergency money. Why? This can happen along the way. Prices do change of things, especially price of maize brand, broken maize, maybe shells and lime. Those are the things I've never seen. The price have never changed ever since I've been here in Porto. I've never had that shells have been increased from 500 to 600. Maybe in some places, but here in my area in Kampala, that's always the price. Maybe in saying they can reduce by you a bit, 150 shillings. That's what it's saying. Now, back to the topic. After deducting the 5 million for the poultry house, 5 million equipments and some emergency money, now you're left with the 10M Ugandan shilling. Now that money can comfortably keep 500 layers. Yes, it can. And with the current price of the feed, whatever the ingredients, it can still keep some remaining money away with you. And I advise you to go for a small percentage. If you're going to use concentrates now, please use 5%. Maybe use the raw ingredients, that's of cotton, fish, sunflower, soya, you're going to keep them comfortable. Not until they begin laying, then you can change to concentrate 20% or anything you want. That's when they begin laying. But this period when they are not laying, that non-income gap, that's how I call it, non-income period. Still you have to do whatever it takes to keep them alive. I also feed them. They gain weight, they grow the feathers, the whatevers. So please do not go for something which is going to stretch you a lot. If you say that this kind of percentage or this kind of concentrate is, if you calculate at the end of the day, the budget is going to be kind of big, yet a smaller percentage, if you calculate, it's going to be enough for you. Please go for this one. When they begin laying, switch to whatever you want. Now, that's one. That's for the people who want to play safe. They're like, maybe don't want to stretch a lot. I want something which is easy now. That is going to be very easy for you. 500 with 20 million, it will be enough. It will be enough. Very well. Now, two, entrepreneurs, people who can risk. People can risk. This is my advice. And it's going to be better than the other one. However, it's going to stretch you a little. Now, one, instead of constructing a poultry house, what you instead do, I'm sorry, I don't like standing a lot due to the problems I got during my stay in Qatar. So, what you can do is rent out a poultry structure instead of constructing. Why? If you're to construct, a lot of money will be reduced. But if you just rent out, you still have much of the capital with you. First rent out, then in the long run, as they have begin laying, when you begin laying, you can start the construction part of it. Yes. Some will talk about of land in the first whatever I gave you of doing the 500. Some will talk of land. Now, The other person who sent me the message where I got this topic or whatever, who sent me the question where I get a topic to make this video, it was like he has the land because he already told me he has some rentals somewhere. 5 of them giving him 500 a month. Yeah, so he had a place somewhere. That's why I've not included land on that money. Because I'm quite sure someone will say that you have cultivated the poultry house and the chicken. What about land? He had land. And if you don't have land, now you'll have to automatically go to option B. This is what I'm saying, where you have to go and rent a poultry house, or you reduce on the number of chicken you're going to start with. You go to maybe 300, maybe buy some land still in the rural area. Urban places, forget, because if you're going to buy it in urban places, 20 million, I just going to buy like 30 by 40 or 50 by 50 in an urban place. So we're talking the rural area, somewhere inside. Now, back to the upland, to this part B, I was saying that you rent out postal structures. You bring the chicken, and if you rent, you can keep between 700 to 1,000. However, 1,000 is going to stretch you a bit, but during maybe the 15th month when they are begin laying, or when they are about to lay, around the 4th month, 15th month, you'll need some extra, like 5 million, 5 to 7. Yeah, that's if you're going to keep 1,000. But you can comfortably, you can keep 700. You can. That's if you rent out and you don't spend a lot of money. Maybe you buy on equipment, drinkers, feeders, make the laying boxes, what else? Even in the border, there are a lot of things needed. Some of you not a lot. Some of you things needed in the border, like the taplin to divide whatever. You can use sacks, these empty sacks. They can also do for a brooder. You need a pot. If you source of it is going to be a pot, you need a pot. You need a charcoal. You didn't need if you're going to use gas, because recently I've seen people using gas. People are using gas in the brooders and they're saying it's cheap. So if you're going to use gas, still you can go that side. People are using these infrared bulbs. Infrared, they don't put charcoal, not anything, not even gas. And it's very working absolutely. I think my next brooder, which is soon coming, I'm going to try out and see. However, we are so much disappointed in all the companies which are bringing and they are charging chickens here in Uganda, chicks in Uganda. We are so disappointed. We don't know what happened, but please, we beg the government to sort that out, please. If there's any government official watching, government official in Uganda, please sort out this. We cannot book chicks last year and we are telling us that we're going to get them in next year. What's that really? Please sort that out. That's something very small for you. Whatever, if it needs the government maybe to put up a Ugandan hatchery, please do so. Please save the Ugandan farmers. It's too much. It's too much, really, guys. It's too much. Most of the poultry farmers, layer farmers mostly, their hearts are bleeding. I have one friend, is somewhere down there. Is it Kakinze? You don't even know Kakinze, but somewhere from here. He wanted even to airlift them from Tanzania to here, but still we failed. That's the extent poultry farmer have gone to. Because I had also given him some money. I was like, please, if possible, if you can airlift from Tanzania, please bring for me some 500. Please help me. I was like, no, but no problem. If I happen to, I'm good. He tried, he failed. Not because he doesn't have money, because this guy is shipping over 40,000 layers. He offered some to 20,000 and he wanted to bring some more. But still he failed. He has the money. So I don't know what collapsed, what went wrong, but please fix it. I'm sorry if I've gone too much, but we are feeling that pain, please. Now, last bit of this video, I was saying that if you can rent out a poultry structure, you can. If you can, please, it's a better option. Start with the renting, bring in the chicken. That money will be enough to feed between 700 to 1,000 chicken. But if you're going to keep 1,000, it will stretch you a little. You need to get some extra 5 loan from a friend, from anywhere. Now, this is a business. Of course, if you want to move far, of course, you have to go in for some take a loan somewhere. And if you fear loans, you want to play it safe, go keep the 500. It will comfortably be enough for you. Now, the profits you can get from that out of this 20 million from the 500 chicken, if that's what you bought, I already made a full video of that, and I'm going to link it still somewhere here. Of how much money you will get, I'll link it somewhere here. Same to the how much profit, how much money you're going to put in. So I'll link it somewhere here. Now these chicken are eating eggs. I have to end this video, guys. They're eating the eggs. I do sign out. Please do not forget to like and subscribe on this channel. I do sign out. Bye bye.